The third step of the transition IEP process wheel is to develop annual goals. Annual goals need to support a student's post-secondary goals. Here is an example of a training post-secondary goal. Within 1 year of exiting school, Carolyn will participate in a community-based on-the-job training program. Her annual goal that would support that post-secondary goal would be that by next school year, Carolyn will work at her ROP training site 2 hours per day for 5 days. There will be minimal supervision from staff as measured by task analysis data sheets. An example of a post-secondary goal in employment for Carolyn would be that upon completion of school, Carolyn would start her own shredding business with the support of a regional center funded program. An annual goal that would support that post-secondary goal would be that by next school year, Carolyn will maintain contact with a work-related object placed in her right hand for 5 seconds for 5 trial days as observed and recorded by staff. The fourth step in the IEP process wheel would be activities. It is good to remember that activities should be a one-time event that support a student's post-secondary and annual goal. For example, attending a job fair, shadowing a job, opening a bank account, acquiring a California ID card, compiling a portfolio, completing a resume, or completing a job application. These are activities that would support a post-secondary goal and an annual goal. The fifth step of the IEP process wheel includes identifying services, which can include personnel and programs that will support a student's post-secondary and annual goals. The services the student needs to complete necessary courses and succeed in the general curriculum should be included in the transition plan. The services the student needs to accomplish the annual IEP goals that support post-secondary goals such as job coaching or work experience, college or career awareness, vocational assessments, counseling, agency linkage, mentoring, or travel training. The final step of the IEP process wheel includes identifying courses of study. Transition services must include courses of study that will reasonably enable a student to meet their post-secondary goal. Suggested practices including a narrative in the transition plan on how these courses will assist the student to meet his or her post-secondary goal. Attaching to the transition plan a copy of the student's current transcript to document courses the student has taken, and attaching to the transition plan a copy of the student's course of study plan describing electives or specialized classes. The 6 steps, once again, are conducting assessments, developing post-secondary outcomes or goals, developing annual goals, listing activities, identifying services, and identifying courses of study. It is important to note agency linkage. Agencies and services that a student will access after exiting school. Agencies are not mandated to provide services when students are still in school, but it is still recommended that there be a coordination between the student and the agency prior to exiting school so linkage could be established. As far as roles and responsibilities, tag your it. I am not it. Yes, you are. No, I am not. Okay, I am it. It is ultimately the case manager who's responsible for dotting the I's and crossing the T's. However, the student, everyone on the IEP team, and anyone who touches the student lives are contributors.